Hey y'all, it's Miss A. Today we're looking at a new data representation, which can be referred to either as dot plots or line plots. So let's go ahead and get started. I think you'll find this one pretty easy, and you might have even seen this one in 5th grade, but I think it might have been after the school got shut down for COVID, so you might not have seen it. But hopefully y'all find it easy. All right, number 1, it says, Victor, a fantasy football fan, carefully studied the number of touchdowns completed by his favorite player each last season. Use the data to complete the line plot. So what we're going to do is, you notice our number line over here has the values 0 through 4. So all these values are between 0 and 4. So all we're going to do is we're going to count how many of each number we have, and we can either put a dot, we can put an X, you could put anything you really wanted to. I'm going to put dots. So the first number is 0. So all you have to do is count how many zeros you have. It doesn't hurt to double check it, like count it twice and make sure you didn't miss them, because it is very easy when there's so many numbers. So for 0, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, make sure I didn't miss any. Nope, we're good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So above the 0, I'm going to put 8 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is it. All right, for the number 1, we've got 1, 2, 3. I believe that's it. I don't see any more. So 1, 2, 3. Make sure I don't see any that now that they're crossed out. So above the number 1, we're going to put 3 dots. 1, 2, 3. All right, next is number 2, and we're going to do the same thing for number 3 and 4. So number 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I don't see any more, so we're going to put 6 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 3 and 4. So 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a lot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, and then number 4 is the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, if we were doing this perfectly, then the first dot should line up with this first dot. Does that make sense? Like the number 3 should line up with this dot right here. If I was doing this perfectly, or on a test, that's how you would see it. They wouldn't be, some of them are squished together, some of them are spaced out. They would be nice, perfect, and even. But that's not that big of a deal when you're doing it yourself. And that's it, guys. That's all you do to make a dot plot. Line plot, whatever you want to call it. All right, here is a little bit different. It says we've got the biology teacher asked her students how many times they went to the science museum last year. Use the data in the table to complete the line plot. So this one's actually better because we don't have to count. We know that there were 7 for 0, 8 for 1, and so on. So all I got to do is make those dots and I am done. So 0 was 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 was 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So it's a little bit better of lining up. Number 2 was 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I was trying to make them even. Number 3 had 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then number 4 had 3. 1, 2, and 3. And that is it. And then the last thing we're going to do out of here is we are going to analyze or interpret the data from a line or dot plot. So it says the dot plot shows the wing length in millimeters for 10 birds. So we have 46 all the way through 54. Notice there's a lot over here at 48, couple at 53, and then 51 and 52 don't have any. So it says determine if the following statements are true or false according to the information provided in the dot plot above. All right, so it says more than half of the birds have a wing length of more than 51 milliliters. All right, so first of all, let's figure out how many we've got. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this data and I'm gonna just list it out real fast. So I've got 146, let's do it, I'll do it right here. We have a 46, we have a 47, we have 3 48s, we have a 49, 51, 53, 53, and 54. So this is saying that more than half of the birds, so more than half, that would be, you know, here, this is half right here, have more than 51. So 51, more than 51 would be these three. Is that more than half? No, not even close. That is a false statement. That is less than half. All right, there are more birds that have a wing length of 51. So more have 51 milliliters than the ones that have 50 milliliters. So more 51. 51 has 1, and then 50 only has 0. So that is a true statement. There are more that have 51. Sorry, got crooked. Number 3, fewer than half of the birds have a wing length less than 48. So fewer than half. So less than half. So 48 milliliters. So here's 40 millimeters. Here's 48. There's actually a lot of them. So only 2 of them are less than that. Is that fewer than half? Yes, that is a true statement. Less than half of them are less than 48 millimeters. All right, more birds have a wing length of 54 than the wing length of 46. So more have 54. 54 has 1, 46 has 1. So that is a false statement because they have the same. They both have one bird. Measured those. And then the last one, a wing length of 48 is the most common among the birds that are shown in the dot plot. That is correct. That is true. 48 is the most common. There's 3 of them compared to 2, 1, or 0. So that is a true statement. It is the most common wing length. And that is it, guys. Dot plots are pretty easy. Creating them is really simple. And then analyzing, just make sure you know exactly. It doesn't hurt to write out your data so you can physically see it instead of seeing the dots, and just pay attention closely to what it's asking. Y'all have got IXL today. If y'all have any questions, don't hesitate to ask and join me on Zoom. Y'all have a great day, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.